Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's me, Jason, aka Titans Daily, and welcome back to another All the Mods 10 to the Sky video. Where we last left off, we made the ME system right over there. I moved it over there from over here. Made some upgrades, beefed it up a lot. Had to mine and sieve a lot of sand. As you can tell, I sieved soul sand and sand just so I can get these stupid charged Certus quartz. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the series, hit the like button down below. I appreciate all of your support. And it looks like we got a friend right here. Hello, Mr. Zombie. All right. But yeah, appreciate all of your support. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date whenever I post new videos like this. And yeah, I do not want to get hit by a guardian right now. That would be the last thing that's on my mind. And yeah, so, oh, there's a spider. Maybe he can help me in fighting the wither, which is what I'm going to do today. Do some other things, obviously, but this is the main thing. I kind of want to build an escape hatch just in case stuff goes bad. So, I'm not going to do that just now. I'm going to just break this, okay? Hopefully he doesn't break everything in my base. I would be very mad. Okay. I misplaced that. Let's see if we can do this for the first time again. And boom. All right. Can't hit him, obviously. To wait till he builds his health. And he explodes. Okay. You're nothing, bro. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're always nothing. Your parents didn't like you. Holy crap. This guy's kicking my butt. I'm not gonna lie. Holy crap. Holy crap. Ah, oh, man, we were so close. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna have to get like a pickaxe or something to break through that reinforced deep slate. As there's a creeper right here. Gotta be careful. Hello, mister. Oh crap, okay. Alright. Holy crap, I should have like built the escape hatch and then do something. Okay, let's get all this sorted out. Okay, we don't need this stone pickaxe anymore. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. You're dead, bro. And that creeper just ruined 95% of this. Holy crap, okay. We're losing health quick. Under 100. Ah, we're right there. Keep dying, which is bad, but that's okay. There we go. The wither, he's dead. Okay. Delete all the death waypoints. This I'm gonna fix a little bit just in case we fight another boss. Holy crap, he almost destroyed this whole thing. That would have been really bad. I'm gonna repair this real quick just so it looks a little bit better. But yes, the wither is now dead, which is great. But bad news for me, I died 3 times. Well, twice, but felt like a 3rd time. But we did defeat the wither, which is great. But man, I'm gonna close this up. Good to know that this worked, because if this didn't work and he broke out, he would have broke everything at my base. That means everything would have been gone. Everything I worked crazy for wouldn't have worked. So I'm glad he didn't do anything stupid. Let's recharge my jetpack just because why not? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Whew. Holy crap. That could have been really, really bad, but got the upper hand on that one. No, we did die, but that's fine. It's totally normal to die to the wither, especially if you're not prepared. But that's fine. Can beat that quest. Put all this stuff in here. Put that in there. That. Whew. Man, if you didn't have food during that whole battle, you're kind of screwed. I'm not gonna lie. So we can claim all this fun stuff. Bronze tank, more wither skeleton skulls, which I want to get out of my inventory. But yeah, the nether star was the most important thing. I don't know if you can make nether seeds, but oh, you can. Nether star seeds? Ooh. So I need to kill 4 withers and I need insanium essence. That's going to be really tough. I would like to upgrade this armor first before I face the wither again because I got my butt kicked. But yeah, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do and I'll see you guys then. I guess what we could do is the mystical agriculture tasks, which is making this Supremium armor and then making the Imperium tools. I also got to make some seeds too. I also need to make soul jars for these blaze seeds, enderman seeds, gas seeds, etc. So I'm just gonna hit this real quick for a little bit. I shouldn't be too long, probably no more than 5 minutes, and then I'll talk a little bit about what happened in the NFL today, and yeah, get into that in just a second. All right, we're back. Man, that took a little bit, about 10 minutes. I was watching the end of the Cowboys-Vikings game, and the Cowboys lost. Yeah, they tried to onside kick at the very end, and they didn't get it. So that's what happens. Some of the injuries that happened today were just awful, awful. 2 non-contact well, Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL. Micah Parsons tore his ACL when they played the Broncos today. The Broncos won that game. And man, just a lot of bad injuries that happened today. I think Devontae Adams even got injured, right? Let me see how I look up this premium armor. But just a brutal day for injuries. You never want to see injuries like that, ever. But it's unfortunately what's in the sport. And I mean, hopefully you pray for them and, you know, hope they'll be back by next season. But who knows? Prayers to the Mahomes family, the Parsons family, the Adams family. Just really sucks to see players go down, you know. Even like UFC fighters like what's his name? Just literally broke his arm. You know, Alexandre Pantoja. Man, just a brutal injury. And it's like, damn, that really just happened. And it's like, yeah, it's unfortunate, but the show must go on, I guess, right? And it's like, brutal. Anyways, let's make this Supremium armor. The Titans lost again today to the 49ers. Surprise, surprise. Are you shocked? I'm not. But you know, they played a hell of a game. There was a couple throws that Cam made that were like, ah, man, he should have had that one. Like there was one at the end of near the end. Well, I think in the second quarter actually. Look at that. Now we got red armor. Sweet. Which is much better than the Imperium armor, which is really cool. But yeah, Cam Ward had a throw to Van Jefferson. That was a little bit outside, about 5 yards, I think, above his head. I think if he would have had that in time, then it would have been a different ball game, right? I mean, at that point, it was like 24-10, I want to say, about to be 31-10, and they missed a field goal at the end of the half. So it just sucks, but I think Cam played a pretty good game. He had a couple throws also where the ball could have easily been intercepted, but you know, the 49ers just missed out. Ooh, we got the Imperium block. That's neat. I like these colorful blocks right here. I got the Imperium block. I got the Farmland Tertium. I got the Inferium Growth Accelerator. Got a bunch of blocks. That's what Minecraft is. It's just a bunch of blocks, right? Alright. Anyways, let's put this Imperium essence somewhere where I don't lose it. I'm also in the process of moving all of this stuff to the ME system. So I'm going to try to do that. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But looks like it's going in just fine. I think we have plenty of storage, but I don't know. Who knows now? I'm going to leave the armor stuff in the chest so I can melt it down and get the actual stuff for it. Ooh, I also want to build that today. The Blaze spawner farm, or the Blaze farm, basically, in the overworld. Got to make it with something that they don't destroy, but that should be pretty easy considering what we faced with the Nether earlier. With those deep slate, right? Yeah, the reinforced deep slate, which is pretty easy to make if you want to look it up. Let me get off the ME system. Let me just look up reinforced deep slate. Alright. Right here, this right here, security craft. So you get the reinforced deep slate. You make one of these universal reinforcers, which is just glass, diamonds, redstone, and a stick. This is also just redstone, or cobblestone, and paint glass. So it's pretty easy to make. And presto changeo, you make a bunch of it, and you go crazy. But I think for here, I kind of want to like make a little blaze spawner, what's the word I'm looking for? Grinder, more than like something like that, you know, like the traditional mob grinder, but maybe not as complex. These tools I can get rid of. Stone spikes I can get rid of, I think. Killed mobs do not drop any loot or experience. That would suck. But I want to kind of automate the blaze farm. So I'm going to get everything set up for it. I might delete this, actually, now that I think about it, because it is kind of becoming an eyesore. Anyways, yeah, and there's zombies in there, I think. So I'm going to kill everything that's in there. I'm going to set up the whole blaze farm. So I'll be right back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm just putting the final touches on the farm here. I know it looks a little bad, but bear with me now. I'll explain everything once I get out of here. But yeah, basically using plastic, make these conveyor belts, so it just moves the blazes from one point to another. And can they stop shooting at me? I would really appreciate that. That's why I made it one by one right here, because I can just have one. I think when I hold shift, yeah, I can just stay on it, which is great. And then the blaze just fall right here, and they get down to half a heart, which would be great. So finish this hopefully without a hitch. Okay, bro, I get it. You guys really like... Okay, well, let's get out of here for just a second. I think I gotta do something about the drops. And I gotta fix this little cobblestone cover, because it's not gonna stop them. I also have to make more conveyor belts, which is always interesting, because it does take a little bit of plastic, and plastic takes a while to make, and I'll show you guys how to do that just a second. Looks like the blaze rods didn't get stolen. These in here. Okay, come on. Alright. Alright, come on. Nope, not. We don't need that right there. We don't need the slanted. Oh my gosh. This is a pain in the butt. You know what? Probably wait. Oh my gosh. Is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. Did I lose the spawner? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I did. I was scared. Okay. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We do need a lot more of these conveyor belts. I keep on stacking them for some reason. Alright. Just need about 24 more, so I'll show you guys how to make rubber real quick, and then we'll finish up the episode. Alright. So basically, take latex, which is basically just stripping wood. You place an oak log right there, or in a radius, I think. And this makes, you also gotta put more coal in there because obviously I didn't put enough. But basically, the whole idea is you're basically slowly mining this wood for latex. And what latex is basically plastic. You cook the plastic, and then you get these plastic sheets, and then you put the plastic sheets into the crafting table. And then I also gotta fill this back up with water and latex, and then you make the little thing that you cook. I don't know where I put my bucket. It's somewhere. That's all I know. If it's not here, it's probably in the ME system, or in that chest, in this chest right here. It's not in this chest right here. Okay, might be in the ME system, might not be. Bucket. We do have a bucket. So we put a bucket inside the whole thing, and then you put the bucket of latex in there, and then hopefully, yeah, see how slow this is going? It's going 3 millibuckets a second, which is not good, but you get this dry rubber here. And yeah, cook the dry rubber, and you make plastic. So let me see if I can get some wood. Wherever it is. Let's just use the shield, actually. Nope, we can't use a shield. Alright, that's just great. Ah, there's somewhere. Let's just use one piece of coal, which is wasteful, but that's okay. This needs to go a little bit faster, but that's okay. A fluid extractor does have upgrades. So if you look up fluid, I think this is what that's from. Nope. Fluid extractor. You click on this. Okay. Tripled when powered. Yeah, look at that. 3 millibuckets per work. So when powered, it says tripled, but I don't know about that. 2 millibuckets tripled when powered. So every time. I don't know. I don't know how to make this a little bit faster, but that's basically how I made these. I need one more piece of plastic. Literally, that's all I need. Maybe I have those glass bottles still. Keep walking past this, or flying past this rather. Glass bottles. I do have some glass bottles, but I don't know if this is going to be enough for one. No, you can't even get latex in a bottle. That's crazy. Alright, let's make another one of these. I didn't mean to put the bucket back in there. Another one of these conveyor belts. No, it's not like that. It goes plastic, plastic, iron, redstone, and that's 6. And then we just need 2 more of these 6s. So we need 2 more. No, we need 13 more plastic, something like that, I think. But yeah, I'm going to finish that later. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. I appreciate all of your support. And if you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload new videos like this, or, you know, NBA 2K26, college football 26. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.